Y si no le gusta, no se admire, mire al chile, las miradas insultan.
I got your girl on panic. Iced out my wrist Titanic. Like 2-1, I'm on my savage. No airport, but claim my baggage. I'm on the run, I'm on the run. Yo, gon' choose, I'm on the up. The boy and the man, I'm all in one. But I used to be the one that caught the bus on the red light. I don't need transit, only crew, no friends. When you see me, that's it. They ain't even like me last year. Now they know my face. China on the page, we be in the place. Like the K.CD. They watch me like I'm on TV. Brought this back, but I ain't got receipt. Coking up Bobby Clay when I'm on this beat, yeah. They got me in a bad place.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Battle in the Eastern Conference, this DC crowd hoping to watch their Wizards come out on top. This their first look at this year's New York squad. They lost the season series last year, winning 1 and losing 2.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Now Davis. Following the miss by Chris Bosh from deep. Jordan. Good work defensively by Jones. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that. You see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Pass to Jordan. Out to Maravich. Back to Jordan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Chris Bosh.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Now here's Cousins. Good, and it's Bosh picking up the assist.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Beck. Back to Davis. To the paint. Here's Jordan. Sweet move. And Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, how about the power from DJ there, slamming it down.
Out to Carter. They set the pick. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Knicks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. It seems like, Grant, it's been a long time we've been asking, would this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. The Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Driving the lane. Here's Jordan. Rebound, Washington. Johnson right side. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Defensive foul. And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Washington shooting their first free throw of the night. And that one falls for Johnson. Stolen by Magic. Pass to Bosh. Ring shot on the way. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Cousins, no one around him. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Wizards?
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
The Wizards working the ball around now. Pass to Cousins. All sorts of time. That one good for 2. Cousins has got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And Davis can't get it to go.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
Now, here is Irving. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Outside Bosch. No good on the triple. Knicks trail by 15. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Caught up with Coach Wes Unseld Jr. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
All right, David, thanks.
When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up, but Vince is also someone who can be a first option. Tremendously talented.
Something that the Wizards struggled with last year, Brent, was a lack of consistency.
Yeah, constantly shifting the rosters and starting lineups. Obviously a new coach, so tactically some different things being deployed. You got to find a dependable foundation, and training camp in the early part of the season for this team really, really important.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
To the middle. And it's sent back by Carter. On the wing, Maravich. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And finished off by Carter.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
Down low. Here's Russell. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Wizards leading by 12. Pass to one zone. Good, nice job down low.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here is Maravich. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game. Carter for three. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it up. And they recover it. Back to Maravich. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's why they call him the pistol. One of the most entertaining scorers in the game, and finding that one from deep.
And he gets the bucket.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Magic Johnson. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the lead. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Wizards here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Brent, did you have any superstitions when you played in the NBA?
Not so much, Kevin. I really had more routine, and if I got off my routine, I might be a little bit, nervous, but nothing superstitious, nothing that I can recall.
And Maravich, the skill set, how savvy he is, and then the showmanship that he brings to the table. I don't know that we've ever had a guy more creative at the game of basketball.
Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series. Total. One.
Williams with the ball. West picks him up. A wide open look here for Anthony. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Quick fire on that shot. Melo with the catch and shoot jumper. No defense for that play.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Inside, here's Unseld. Chalk up 2 there. And the Wizards lead by 8.
And how about the anticipation and imagination there from Unseld? Sees the play developing and delivers the pass on time and on target.
So it's the Wizards now. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
West outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. West has got 6 here in this quarter. Knicks trailed by 10. Here's Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
New York, no good that time either. Washington leading now by 8. Here's Johnson. Here's Kersey. Pass to Unseld. Back to Johnson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Johnson's got 14.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
Count that one as his 7th bank in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
New York moving it around. A shot by Starks, no good. So it's Washington now. A 12-point game. Johnson inside. He's got 16. Shots good from West.
And the mechanics West has on his jump shot are terrific, especially impressive off the catch.
Another shot. And the nice bucket inside from Anthony. He's got 9.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Johnson outside. Here's Kersey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one's on Anthony.
Yeah, way to play and attack both and get to the line.
The Wizards shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And Kersey drops both of them. Knicks trailed by 14. Anthony on the wing. Starts outside. Outside Anthony. With the drive. O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate. Good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
And Anthony sends it back. Outside for Starks. Anthony trying to get open. On the basket by Starks.
And every time we see Starks, he looks a little more comfortable from range.
And Cousins throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Johnson right side. Good once again. That makes it 8 for 9 this game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
A shot by Starks, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Outside Anthony. Over Russell. Here's O'Neal. And here's Anthony from the arc. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Johnson inside. The kick out to Bosch. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Bosch has got his 3rd basket of the night.
That has to be devastating for the D to see Bosch send that shot up as soon as he touches it. Really hard to stop.
Washington calls timeout. Outside Williams. Pass to Starks. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
On the court.
There's 38 seconds left now here in the second. Now Irving. He has 6. Cousins inside. The kick out to Irving. Second shot opportunity. And good that time. Irving's got 8 points.
I mean, with just how dominant he can be scoring inside and outside, to have that kind of vision, wow. Complete center.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So he gets them both.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Now here is Irving. Bosch the screen. Gets it off. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And through 1/2, it hasn't even been close. Wizards lead by 16. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
46.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Pass to Campbell. Here's Beck. New York moving the ball around. And slam dunk by Camby.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Irving. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Knicks trailed by 14. Here's Beck. Here's Starks. Gets to the corner and buries it. Starks has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Sloan. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Well, some agility shown by DeMarcus Cousins. Even at that size, still get on up.
Poked away. It's stolen by Jones. And here's Irving. He's got 8. A beautiful reverse layup. Irving's got 10 points.
All right, I think he's showing off now, but I'll tell you what, that's impressive. Okay, Good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Irving up top. 10 points for him. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
A shot by Starks, no good. Wizards leading by 16. Pass to Cousins. Back to Irving. Over Williams. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He's got 14.
Kyrie making that look effortless. That shot is so well within his comfort zone. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
The kick out to Bosh. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Irving surveying the floor. The kick out to Bosh. Over Williams. Another one falls for Washington.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Williams. It's stolen by Jones. And Irving launches it from Knicks with the rebound. Outside Anthony. And he drives in.
Well, the dribble move by Carmelo, something to behold. He shreds the defense apart right there.
Washington leading now by 18. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Sloan. 5 to shoot. Here's Jones. It's deflected. The 3 from Anthony. That one's not going to go. And it's Washington the other way. Taken away by Williams. The turnaround. He doesn't hit that one. Nice D from Cousins.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Irving with the ball. He's got 14. Kicks it out to Jones. Into the lane. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Lets the 3 fly. No good from Cousins. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
How about Melo out there running like that, filling the lane, and you know he's going in there to get the easy deuce.
Out to the right wing.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. New York foul. Time up. First personal foul. First team foul. Next substitution.
Left side, Irving. It's deflected. Carter with it. Jones covering. And it's Carter missing. Wizards leading by 16. Now Irving. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Here's Cousins. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Enzo Jordan will bring it up for the New York Knicks. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Wizards making a switch here. Here's Carter. Jordan trying to free himself up. No good that time. Here's Johnson. Jordan with the rebound.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Pass to Carter. And finish off by Carter.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Johnson. Here's Unseld. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
No question, he got bumped on that shot. A powerful point guard. Baron Davis, 6'3", over 200 pounds. He can just bully smaller guards. But Baron also way too quick for larger guards.
Washington leading now by 15. Here's Johnson. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Johnson's got 20.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Here's Davis. Back to Jordan. And he drops it in from the low post. Jordan's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 20. Pass to Kersey for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Kersey's got 5.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's going to find you.
And so it's Washington. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Washington leading now by 18. Out to West. To the right side. Here's Unseld. Over Jordan. Unseld can't get it to go. It's stolen by West. Pass to Johnson. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, New York. Here's Unseld. West with the ball. Just 4 to shoot. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. West has got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Wizards. Outside, Davis. Pass to Carter. From 11 feet away, it's rebounded by Unseld.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Knicks trailed by 20. Carter outside. Jacks up a 3. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Pass to Unseld. And he goes big with a dunk right over DeAndre Jordan.
And guys, I'm starting to be concerned that the rim ain't going to survive some of these Unseld jams. There's just so much power to his game.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Knicks trail by 19. Here's Maravich. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Maravich. Carter for three. Rebound by the Wizards.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Vince Carter picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The NBA announced its 75th anniversary team last year, Brent, with a lot of fanfare attached to it. What'd you think of the list?
I thought the list was pretty good. You can always argue a few guys should have been on it, and it's probably a tough pill to swallow for current guys who have had tremendous careers to this point. Guys who have played 8 or 9 years that didn't maybe make this particular list. I'll tell you this, Kevin. In 25 years, another list. Because Melo's such a great scorer, you respect the pump fake even more, deft at using it that time.
Stolen by O'Neal. And he banks in the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Johnson down low. Shoots over Maravich. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Pass to Bosch. And the dunk by Bosch.
CB, such a difficult guy to guard on pick and roll because of his quickness and length. The shot was too easy for him.
To the inside. Jordan. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Bosch. And that one, good. Johnson's got 26.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Johnson surveying the floor. And the layup's good off the glass. Johnson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Crosses over. And Anthony gets it to go. He's got 22.
Catching and firing, Melo has it all working in this one.
And here is Cousins. And it's sent back by O'Neal. From deep. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Wizards leading by 18. Johnson with it. They double team Johnson. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
3rd team foul.
Now Irving. Pass to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Elbow shot. And Jordan sends it back.
You see, you can't just throw up stuff like that with DeAndre Jordan lurking around.
Knicks trail by 18. Maravich with it. And Bosch picks him up defensively. Maravich, good.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. New York with the ball. And here's Anthony for 3.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
For 3, Maravich. Anthony's shot is off. Wizards leading by 16.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Wizards.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Magic Johnson.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Carter with the bucket.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Right side, Irving. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. And the Wizards lead by 21.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Deflects the pass. Back to Johnson. Puts it up from 15. That one a little long. The three from Anthony. And they get it back. A second chance effort. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good.
For New York, Vince Carter.
Carter hits them both. And so it's Washington with it. Here's Walker. Missed. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they